Last January I had one of my dreams fulfilled. I finally got to visit Monteriggioni. If you've played Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood, you're probably already somewhat familiar with this town. But how does the depiction in the games differ from real life? Well, today we are finding out. You can see this town in different stages of renovation, as well as the modern day version in Brotherhood. Just like in real life, the in-game version of Monteriggioni is located on hilly terrain. Though I do recall thinking that the terrain felt more steep in real life. As for entrances, there's the main entrance facing directly to the south. And in addition to that, there's the secret tunnel. In real life, the walls of Monteriggioni have two gates. There's the main entrance Porta Franca on the southern side of the town, which by the way doesn't directly face the south. And opposite to that is the Porta Fiorentina. As you move across town from the main entrance, the terrain does not go uphill on the opposite end like it does in the games. Instead, the terrain actually starts going downhill, making the center area of the town the most elevated part of it, if you do not count the wall and the towers attached to it. Speaking of which, there were 14 towers constructed in Monteriggioni. However, I can only count up to 11 here. Also, there is no villa in Monteriggioni. The design of the Villa Auditore is largely based on the Villa di Maiano located near Florence. While playing, you can visit Piazza Roma. However, the location is a bit different. In the games you would have to turn a little bit more to the east before reaching it. While in real life you would get there by walking straight from either entrance. Assassin's Creed also features the Church of Santa Maria Assunta. Though the design of the church is a bit different. I also really like how you can see lights from other settlements in the distance while playing as Desmond. I also experienced this during my trip there. One of the most notable differences is that the town feels a lot smaller in real life than it does in the games. Monteriggioni was founded by Siena as an outpost against Florence, a fact well acknowledged within the game universe.
I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying.
The siege of Monteriggioni is historically inaccurate, as the Borgia never attacked Monteriggioni. Despite being a military outpost, civilians lived within the walls too. Today, only less than 100 residents live within the walled area. And while I couldn't find any historical record for how many residents there were during this time period, I think that a civilian population of more than 500 seems a little bit too much.
You have saved them! Wait! Soldiers are climbing the walls! Signore, forget the camp! You must stop them!
Well, that's all for today. The Monteriggioni we see in Assassin's Creed is largely fictionalized. It shouldn't come to us as a surprise. This version of Monteriggioni accommodates for parkour better. And it gives the story a grander scale. Thanks for watching.